Hey guys, and welcome to another Polymer Clay tutorial. Today we are going to create Frosty Flights from Fortnite. Welcome guys to another map tutorial from Fortnite. You know that with Season 7 there came a lot of map changes. This is Frosty Flights and this is an old frame I'm using with the glass. And also Happy Hamlet. Both are equally asked, I would say, from the community in all the comments. I decided to go with Frosty Flights because now I have also the opportunity to create the new airplane in Fortnite, Stormwing, which just looks amazing. Of course, I will create a very tiny version, and if you want to see a bigger one, leave it in the comments. I think I would really love to do that as well. So that's it for the base, the snowy icy base layer of Frosty Flights, and I try to get the really good position by comparing with a replay. This is a replay with free drone mode in my Fortnite account, ClayClaim. So if you want to become my friend in Fortnite, just look for ClayClaim. I think there's only one name possible for each. I think so. So this is the next level of the map of Frosty Flights, and we need some aluminum foil for the big mountain with the submarine on top. And we will just place this in the background and we start coating a very thin layer. This color, by the way, is called aqua. So it's just the color of water, but for me it just looks so icy cold, so I decided to go with this. This is the translucent blue. You can both get in my web shop, which went down a few days because it was hacked. Yeah. Which brings us to today's sponsor of this video, Kaspersky Lab. They are one of the top cybersecurity companies in the world, and they have over 20 years of experience in the field of cybersecurity. Probably you know some of their products, which are basically all about protecting your data, protecting your devices. But that's not what it's about today, so this won't be a regular sponsorship. Kaspersky Lab, they came up with a pretty amazing project I want to introduce to. In fact, thinking about the future is Kaspersky's job. We all think about the next upcoming Fortnite season, which map changes will be new, which new weapons. Kaspersky Lab think about which threats await all of us tomorrow and how to tackle these, because they want to be ahead and want to find a solution for all these threats. These guys, like most people, love science fiction and really want to see what's beyond their own horizon, and that's why they came up with a project called Earth 2050.
There are many predictions as to how our lives will change. We created Earth 2050, a project that brings together the boundless imagination of artists and the logical conclusions of futurologists to create a visual time machine.
I have to admit, this project got me right away. It's about high-tech and science fiction and how the future will look like. Let's have a look at this platform together, Earth 2050. The mission of this website is to form a solid picture of the future by summing up world's experts and all other users, so you can also join and post your opinions, your predictions for the future. And it's not only about cybersecurity. There are so funny predictions like this one. The toilet of the future. Toilets are equipped with mini laboratories which make chemical analysis. I love this one. I agree. You really should have a look at all these amazing and amusing predictions. I came up with 3 ideas for the future. One about school, one about surgery and transportation in future. I left my predictions on the platform 2050.earth. Go check them out. You can see the link down in the description. 2050.earth. Go visit it right now and like the predictions for the future which seem real to you, like mine, and also dislike the ones which are just nonsense. And please also write your own predictions for the future. I'm really looking forward to read them. This is the toothbrush of the future. And I should also mention, this platform is for free, so you don't have to pay for it. Just go and visit it. I enjoyed it so much that I decided to promote it in my channel, so it's not a regular promotion. With the future in mind, let's come back and let's create Frosty Flights. We are now creating all the paths in the snow. I just took gray clay for that. There's a tiny mountain right next to the bridge, and now we need some more gray clay and a little bit of black to get a really dark gray for the landing road strip. What's it called? I'm not sure. Let's place the big one right onto the landscape, and there are two tiny roads which will go to the hangar, where the planes are able to sleep and can be repaired, of course. I make a surrounding, a tiny outline, white outline. This is the snow, all the snow which is right next to the road. And now we can also start working on this spot in the backside where all the buildings will be in a minute. But we will start with the hangar first. We need some red. This is really rich red, a little bit dark somehow, so it's not the bright one which you can also get. And the roof is a bit curved. I used the scalpel to make these tiny lines onto the roof. And there are these solar panels, 6 of them I just created, but we will paint them afterwards, after oven hardening. This is the characteristic tower which is in the front of the airport. When I looked at all these buildings in Frosty Flights, they reminded me somehow of the buildings we found in the crater in Dusty Divot. So they are supposed to be for experimentations and the ones which you just build in ice to make expeditions. Yeah. Take a paper clip for these stairway. Yeah, it's a stairway. And now we can place all the buildings onto the landscape. Try to find the right position. There's another way on top with this building and the stairs, of course. There's another connection between the buildings so that you don't have to go out where it is really cold. Another building with a huge satellite dish as well. And now let's check out, there's another building right across the bridge. And now the time has come, let's create the planes, let's create the Stormwinds. We need 5 of them. There are three of them on the landing strip, and we have 1 in each hangar. I created 6 just in case if I would screw up one of them. This is the first one. Yeah, normally the first one looks the best because I pay a lot of attention to the very first one to make it right, and then I just start creating the others. Now, what's that called? Probably windbag, is that correct? It's white and red. We make the changing colors, roll it and placing it onto this very tiny piece of wire. And now I was looking forward to create the trees, the snowy pine trees, This is the huge one. I think there are 3 huge ones and 3 tiny ones, 4 tiny ones. And let's have a look at the trees. We need to add some more white to the sides, that they really look bushy. I really like the end result. Now we need some more wire pieces, very tiny ones, for all the connection lines. But let's have a look. And oops, yeah, an oopsie. We forgot the submarine. It has this ochre red and a golden roof, some gold on top, and the back fin is silver. Let's place it right on top of the mountain. There's another side fin as well. Let's add some more details. And we must not forget the stereoscope, of course. Some white for some snow. And we are ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked Frosty Flights. Let's take a white pen for all the extra snow on the roofs of the hangars and also the landing strip. And these are the solar panels. Maybe I should have taken aluminum foil. I just thought about that, but I think this is also okay. This is the tower. And I wanted to be really precise on this one because it is so characteristic for this map. Let's take some black paper. This is just very thin cardboard, and we will glue this stripe to the side to recreate the stairs as well. So there's the stairway around the tower to the top or to the bottom, depending on where you want to go. And we will glue it onto the map. There's another stairway in the back side, the very huge one, to the next level of the iceberg. Oh, it already looks so interesting. Just some more drawings on the buildings. And now we can place the solar panels. I screwed up a little bit because they are on the way. In the real map, the way is just right next to it and not underneath them. And now we can place the plants, the snowy pines, the pine trees, adding the trunk as well. And yeah, now let's take this gray for the connection lines, and we will glue them right onto the wire, spinning them around. This was a bit difficult. I forgot this door. And now we can cut away the connection parts that it really looks like the one in the game. The submarine, yeah, the stereoscope broke, so I had to create another one, this time with wire. I think it looks nice. This is one of the last working steps. We take all the planes, I'm always forgetting the name of these. Stormwings, right? We are placing 2 in the hangar and 2 of them on the strip, on the landing strip, and 1 will go into the air, as it normally is when you reach this position. There's always someone right before you taking the first plane into the air, adding some windows to the hangar. And guys, I guess that's it! Frosty Flights! What a huge tutorial! Do yourself a favor, check out today's sponsor Kaspersky Lab with their amazing project 2050.Earth. Just click on the link down in the description. Read all the amazing predictions and also write own predictions for the future of our Earth. Or maybe just the next Fortnite season. I guess that's it for today. Have a great weekend. Take care, guys. Bye! Ooh, it's cold. Oh.